This had been brewing for 16 years. The Glazers have never been popular owners, but their part in the Super League plot meant this was on another level. The police described it as atrocious. 6 officers were injured, 1 suffered facial wounds, another was left with a fractured eye socket. And it forced one of the biggest games in world football to be called off.
Listen, I'm not going to condone violence against police officers, but there were thousands of people here protesting yesterday, and from what I gather, was it 2 injuries or something like that? So it's a very small percent of people that were here that were causing any trouble. The vast majority of United fans here were here to protest, to get a reaction, to make an impact, and to send a message to the Glazers, and I think the message was sent.
Manchester United have denied that fans have been let into the ground and said some smashed their way in. Now, within 24 hours, the football authorities have acted. The Premier League acknowledging the anger and tightening their ownership rules for clubs.
In principle, we certainly welcome it. And I think the other extraordinary thing about the Premier League statement is that they're, quote, enlisting the support of government for legislation to protect the football pyramid, which we would certainly support.
But one former chairman of the FA argues it's the Premier League model that's part of the problem.
The Premier League is 20 separate businesses coming together to sell their rights together. In any other industry, that would be called a cartel. Now is the opportunity. Now that the big 6 are on the back foot, now is the opportunity for government to actually do something.
While the Glazer issue is specific to Manchester United, there is simmering anger at the other clubs who'd wanted a piece of the Super League. Their rivals at Manchester City are enjoying their own success, but also want change.
Both parties, well, all parties need to understand that this is getting ridiculous. They have to act, they have to legislate for the football industry.
Football is grappling with a far-reaching question. How do you give the supporters, the lifeblood of every club, a real say in the running of a multi-billion-pound global business? Tom Parmenter, Sky News, Manchester.